Everybody, how's it going? PCM. Welcome to Home. Short little point and click game here. We're an adventurer for hire. You take a variety of jobs and contracts during your living, usually involving hunting monsters or criminals, escorting merchants and royalty, etc. It's a peak of one of the worst winters in years, and a warm fire is a necessity to survive. Not too long ago, you purchased your own home on the outskirts of town. It's a nice change of pace from moving between inns all the time, but after so many days of returning to an empty and bare home, you feel slightly bored of the routine. Nevertheless, you keep on working. Okay, so we got here. The fire crackles warmly. Okay. Go to work for the day, sure. You spend the day tracking the beast that has been eating the local farmer's cows. You eventually track it back to its lair and defeat it, receiving several cuts and bruises in the process. You claim your well-earned reward and then return home. Okay, that's the fire. What's over here? Make a simple meal and sit next to the fire eating it. There's not much else to do in the day as you went out, you go to bed early. Okay. You venture back out again. You just go to merchant carriage between two towns, facing numerous packs of bandits along the way. The long travel and the cold and frequent firing is draining you, but you are given a good sum of gold and some food as payment. You return home exhausted. Once again, you make a basic meal and fall into the chair next to the fire. You throw some more wood on the fire and go to bed. Go back out to work again. You work as the bodyguard and guide a lord to a visiting town nearby. Although he is accompanied by 4 of his own guards, he hired you for your knowledge of the area. The lord is an unpleasant man, but the work is better than destroying monster nests and swamps. While walking through the markets, a clearly inexperienced pickpocket barges into the lord and dashes off with a pouch of coins. Don't just stand there, fools! Catch that scum and bring him back here. You pursue the thief through a few streets, but quickly catch up to him in a side alley and tackle him to the ground. The thief is a very young man, maybe still a teenager. Please, sir, don't kill me. I can't leave my brothers alone to fend for themselves. Please just let me have this coin and my life, and I swear I'll never cross you again. Ooh, to give him the coin or take it back? Okay, I'll let him keep the coin. You know this man needs the coin more than the lord. You glance around you, the other guards are nowhere nearby. You tell him to keep the purse and run as fast as he can. Thank you, sir, thank you. He sprints away, wiping tears from his face. You tell the lord that the thief couldn't be found. He's visibly furious. You fear about your payment. Get out of my sight and be thankful I didn't have you punished where you stand. Wow. You return home. Your coin purse is lighter than usual, but your conscience is too. And for that, you're thankful. Wow, I could have died. I let the guy keep the whole purse instead of one coin. Okay. We practice some swordplay before once again going to sleep early. Swordplay. You spot an unusual request on the notice board in town. A traveling alchemist is looking for a place to stay until winter ends. They're offering a hefty payment for this. You decide to take the quest and go to meet them. You enter a local tavern and, as stated on the notice, the alchemist is sitting in the back corner by herself. You show her the notice and she beams with joy. You're a lifesaver, thank you. It's not hope of me getting my stock back home with the winter being as bad as it is, and none of the inns would let an alchemist stay because I'm apparently a hazard to the other guests. Don't worry, I won't set your home on fire or blow it up or whatever it is people think alchemists do, although I may need to bring a few of my own things so I can continue working while the weather has me cooped up around here. As she says this, she drops a sack of coins on the table. You're surprised the table can take that much weight. You return home with the alchemist. Okay. Ooh, there she is. Sweet. Okay. What do we got here? Sweet. Thanks for letting me dump my stuff in here. Besides, this place seems like it needs more life in it anyway. You really don't spend a lot of time here, huh? No, I don't. Now what? With alchemist's help, you make some dinner and the two of you sit next to the fire to eat it. You both talk about work and the work people and places you encounter as a result of it. The first night in a long time, you spend much of it laughing and talking cheerfully. You're surprised when you realize how late it is. You help the alchemist unpack the last of her belongings, and after showing her to her room, you head to bed. Morning, heading out this early? Here, take some of these with you. They're much better than those mass-produced potions you've been using before now. Oh, she hands you several vials of healing potions and medicinal bandages. Thank you. Okay. Take a job as a courier for an nearby townsmith delivering weapons and armor to the city. This long work contracting through mountains of snow to get from the town to the city just makes it worse. After returning from the deliveries, you go to claim your payment from the smith. As you enter the shop, you see the smith talking to his daughter, a somber look on his face. When he sees you in the doorway, he urges his daughter to go upstairs. You can tell from here that she's unwell. Her skin is snow white, and she seems to be breathing slightly heavily. She rushes upstairs at her father's urging. "Welcome back, friend," the smith says, smiling warmly. "You're here for the payment, I assume? Just give me a second while I find the pouch." While searching for the coin pouch, you think about the daughter, feeling worried. Ask about the daughter? Sure. You mentioned how his daughter seemed unwell and asked if there's any way you can help. His expression darkens for a second before returning to his usual jolly smile. No, there's no problem. She's got the flu, it seems. Nothing serious. He hands you your payment and bids you farewell. You return home worried about the smith and his daughter. How you doing? Welcome back. Hate to ask, but do you think you could help me make some potions later tonight? I have a pretty big batch I need to fill for tomorrow. Don't worry, they're only basic ones. I'll show you how to make them. Okay, sure. Spend the night helping alchemists make batches of potions of various kinds. You learn a lot about alchemy and the process, and you place the box of the potions and alchemists carry it outside. You remember the smith's child and ask her if she is able to cure illnesses. According to her, sickness hasn't advanced too far than it's usually possible. You clean up the leftover ingredients and apparatus while talking about the day's work and then go to bed. You're not now going in a few minutes too. Thanks for helping me yesterday. Without you, I wouldn't have had time to even eat or sleep last night. Oh, no problem. Turns out, we even made slightly too many potions, so here, take the extras. You take the extra potions and bring them with you. Okay. End up passing through the same town as yesterday on the way home from a monster hunt. You hear crowds of people shouting and cursing a few buildings over. You think it might be coming from the smith's shop, and you run over there instantly. There's a mob of townspeople outside the shop trying to break the door down. But when the shouts and roars, you hear what some of them are saying. She'll turn soon. The longer she lives, the more danger we're in. You must kill her. There's no chance for her. The majority of the mob seem blinded by rage, shouting much worse things. Kill the demon. The child must die or we all die. You thought you could hide her infection from us? Do you want us to kill us all? You approach the mob and a few of them turn to you. Adventurer, the smith's daughter has been infected by a demon. It's only a matter of time before she becomes an abomination herself and kills us all. You can help us, yes? Please kill the child and the smith if you have to, and you can keep everything in the shop and we'll pay you for the work. So you have a way to cure her. Yes, I'm gonna explain there's a way to cure the child. Some of the townspeople realize how hastily they acted on the fear of small you keep trying to break into the shop. The calm townspeople restrain their amazed friends, probably their attempt to make up for their mistake, and you rush into the shop. You tell the smith you're here to help, and you know of a way to cure the daughter. My apologies, friend, but I don't think I can trust anyone right now. My own neighbors just tried to murder us, some of them using weapons I made for them personally. As he says this, he looks to his daughter, who is hiding behind the counter. She seems barely conscious. The smith sighs and picks her up in his arms. I've no choice but to trust this isn't some trap. Lead the way. You and the smith bolt out of the house and don't stop running until you get home. You can hear the townspeople fighting amongst themselves in the distance. Eventually, you reach home. You tell the alchemist what happened. She gathers all necessary supplies and asks you and the smith to help her. For what feels like hours, the three of you work to make potions, antidotes, and medicines. As you near the end of your stock of supplies, the child's breathing calms, her skin regains its color, and she falls unconscious. The alchemist wipes her brow and takes a deep breath. That should do it. She'll be as healthy as ever by tomorrow. All she needs now is rest. The smith falls into a chair, sobbing with joy. Thank you, friends. I have no words to express my gratitude. Whatever you may need, I'm forever in your debt. We don't even have a home to return to now. I couldn't stand to look my neighbors in the eye again. At least some of them realize the error of their ways thanks to you. Tell Smith that they can stay here for as long as they need. Does your kindness have a limit? That's twice now you've saved us. We'll find a way to pay you back, I swear. Three of you clean away the supplies and equipment and put the home back the way it was. Thank you for all you've done, friend. I think I'll stay up and watch over her for tonight. Okay, what's she have to say? I'm glad we could help her. Imagine she'll be perfectly fine by the time you arrive home tomorrow. Okay, I'm going going to bed. You stay up talking to Smith about how his daughter became infected. Apparently, the two came across a lesser demon while out in the woods and managed to cut the child before the Smith cut it out. He tried for days trying to cure himself, fearing what would happen if people knew of his daughter's illness. His fears were eventually realized, and that's when you came along. You talked for a bit longer before eventually going to sleep, exhausted. The Smith stayed up all night watching over his daughter. Good morning. You're leaving for work, I assume? Good luck out there. Once my daughter wakes up, I'll find a way to continue working on my craft. I have no intentions of just being a freeloader here. Hey, looks like he stayed up all night last night. I even told him countless times that she'll be fine, but he refused to sleep. Anyway, good luck and work today. Here are the usual. More potions? Take the potions and bandages. Take a job defending Myers from the monsters lurking in the dark, winding tunnels. At the end of the day, use some of the alchemist's medicinal bandages. You can practically feel the wounds vanishing. You collect your reward and return home, curious as to how Smith's daughter is doing. She's woken up, as you can see. She seems to be full of energy too. If only she wasn't so shy to keep it all bottled up. He's relieved to see the two of them safe though, considering what they went through, things could have been a lot worse. How you doing? Miss Daughter. Dad said you saved our lives. I don't know how to thank you for something like that, but, thank you, friend, wherever you're dead. That's what Dad would say, right? Did that sound okay, Dad? I think they understand, sweetie. Even a grown man like myself can't find the words to thank them for what they did. You don't need to worry about something like that. Or if you talk about various things for the night. Smith's daughter remains mostly quiet by her father's side. Occasionally he throws a question her way in an attempt to get her to open up some more. She still seems awkward in the new environment. It seems she'll need some more time to settle in before she can feel completely comfortable around you on the alchemist. Smith's daughter goes to sleep early, and you and the others follow suit a few hours later. Ah, good morning. I just finished a gift for you. It should help keep you safe if your back is to the wall. He gives you a masterfully crafted dagger, playing with ornate carvings and indentations. I'll have more where that came from. Look, it is my way of saying thanks for everything you've done for us. Cool. Hey there, here. You know the drill. Hands you some potions and medicinal bandages. Come home safe. I'm trying not to get too cut up out there. You don't want to terrify the poor child. Okay. Take a job gathering boar pelts in the woods. You don't know exactly anyone needs boar pelts, but you don't really care as long as you get a reward. Although the wind and snow make the work uncomfortable, it's an easy day, and you turn in the pelts to collect your payment. You arrive home earlier than usual. Welcome back. Dad's out at the smithy in town, but he'll be back later on. The alchemist has been looking after me all day. I don't mind though. She's funny and really friendly. I've been learning a lot about potions as well. You can talk by the fire. The Smith's daughter is clearly more comfortable here after spending time with the alchemist. So as you about your adventures, you tell her about some of your more interesting jobs. Her eyes are wide and wondering why you talk about the monsters you find and the people you've met and everything else that comes to mind. The Smith arrives home. His face lightens when he sees all of you. Four of you stay up all night talking cheerfully through the night. Eventually, you force yourself to go to bed. Good morning, friend. I trust you slept well. It's amazing how quickly she opened up to both of you. I guess it's all thanks to the alchemist. I wouldn't have thought she'd be so good with children. Anyway, good luck out there. Yeah, thanks. Good morning. Come home safe, okay? And also, when you get home, do you think you could show me how to be an adventurer like you? I know it's dangerous for my age, but at least I want to know how to use a sword and keep people safe. Tell your teacher if it's okay with her father. Really? Thank you. I'll ask him as soon as I'm finished helping the alchemist. Oh, that's nice. Everybody's looking up to me. I'm a role model. Today is once again unremarkable. You hunt some animals and gather some meat for a village while the local hunter is unwell. Take your payment and return home. Hey, welcome home. Thanks to the little one, I managed to make enough stock for the day that I can actually relax for once. You asking why I'm still holding this potion? Honestly, I don't really know. Habit, maybe. Welcome back. My daughter's been telling me how she wants to learn to fight. To my surprise, I have no problem with it. She should know how to defend herself someday, so why not start young? One of the quests that use these instead of steel weapons. Gives you a pair of finely carved wooden swords. I made them earlier after she asked me about learning. It should make things a bit safer than swinging those 3-foot razor blades around. Okay. It teaches Miss Daughter some of the fundamentals of defense and swordplay, evasion, distance, angles, and striking. Concepts don't come naturally to her, unlike alchemy. She's clumsy on her feet and is easily flustered, but she refuses to stop until she makes some progress. After a few hours, she is already better than when she started. She's better at staying at a safe distance and slightly more confident with her footwork. You call it after the night. She has much to learn, but she clearly has to drive to keep improving. Smith and the alchemist sat nearby and chatted the whole time. After you finish training, the four of you eat dinner and talk amongst yourselves. Go to bed afterwards, promising this Miss Daughter you'll train with her every day you're able. Morning, I don't think I've ever seen my daughter herself enjoy as much as when you were sparring last night. In fact, since we've been staying here, she's been happier and more energetic than usual. All the more reason for me to be thankful to the two of you. Morning, I'll be practicing some more while you're out soon, so I'll be better by the time you get home. Come home safe. Anything to say? No, okay. Spend the day hunting a monster that has been eating the village crops. Track it down and defeat it. Any injuries you take are quickly remedied with alchemist supplies. Take your payment and set off home. As you touch through the wind and snow, you realize you've been looking forward to returning home each day, something you haven't felt in far too long. You don't know how much longer this winter will last. With the others will choose to live somewhere else once it ends.
So it's still not working?
Gladly let them stay up if they wanted to, and somebody tells you they might end up doing just that. It will be a choice to be made much later on, though. You approach the front door and realize that right now the only thing you really care about is that you're home. The end. Oh wow, okay. Oh, nice little story. I enjoyed that. Well, I was talking kind of low, but you know, that was fun. Out and collects crops, helps people out. They get to be a little family and spend time together every night. Oh, how sweet. Don't you just have that warm, fuzzy feeling inside? Anyway, thanks everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you soon.